Well, y'all want to know something? This is how son I am, y'all. Right? This is how son I am, man. I apologize about that, y'all. I gotta keep remembering that I gotta do this though. Hold on, man. I apologize, y'all. Let's do this right. Hold on. Let's do this right. My bad.
Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no breaks. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no days. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough. You need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never like, glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn a page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Flow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business. Starter fees, street blues, what I talk. Royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind. Knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines. It was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated ultras, Rio Fern, Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here come the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the BBS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's
tickets.
go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil, aka Stacks with the Facts. Y'all already know what it is, man. Tap in, walk with us. You know what I'm talking about, man? We in the building, man.
Glitch the guarantee.
White Town 614.
E&E.
Still building, man. What y'all know about it, man?
2020 got me seeing so clear.
Also, man, I created this platform for y'all, man.
Put your boy shit.
White Town 614. You come back.
Lost and glitch.
Yeah, man. Hit that like button, man. Click in.
You cool, nigga.
That like button, man. Smash that like button.
This is the club. We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coof with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit. Kill him in vain is vanity. Do it again, it's insanity. Nauseous a real vigilante. Killing these kids is plan B. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Blowing on leaves in these planted trees. Don't break the code, this family. We cutting off legs like amputees. My foot was classic.
Yeah, man, you already know what it is. That's my brother Nauseous the Sick off of his and my brother Glitch the Guarantee album, Black Friday. You know what I'm saying? You go to SoundCloud right now and go get that joint right. Nah, you hear me? Fire. As soon as my brother get done with all the school and all that, we're going to have Glitch and Sick come up on the show. We're going to do a listening party, man. We're going to listen to this album and break it down track by track commentary. You know what I'm saying? That y'all can get all the intricate stories on the making of the classic album Black Friday. You know what I'm saying? They dropped that on Black Friday 2020. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with everybody tonight, man? How y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling? What it do, what the business is, man. We all woke up earlier today and we've been awake ever since. So we already won. We got the victory and the glory already. What's good? How y'all doing out there, man? It's a monumental occasion tonight, you did. I love when I have these type of interviews, you feel me? These type of interviews really mean a lot to me, not only because my brother from the same city where I'm from, but I just like to have people come on here who doing beautiful things, man. I like to interview real people. You know, so I like to interview the real stars. You know, so I like to interview the real celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Them the celebrities in your city doing their thing that nobody really, you know, it's not that I ain't gonna say nobody pay attention to them, but you know what I'm saying, if they don't get the mainstream shine they deserve, that's due for them. You did. This is why I created the platform to give them people like my brother Flytown 614 the proper shine they deserve. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing. It's an honor and privilege to be able to do this. How y'all like last night's show? Yeah, man, me and L. You know, me and my brother L, I just want to let y'all know something, man. Because I be getting emails and stuff for y'all. Listen, L is my brother. You hear me, y'all? I've been knowing that guy for 25 plus years. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? It's all part of the show, but it's raw. It's real. Like, this is literally how me and L interact with each other when we have conversations amongst ourselves. So, you know, I know a lot of y'all out there in YouTube land and stuff. I know y'all be wanting to see all type of crap, but no, that's my guy, man. That's the normal dialogue between us. And right after we have a conversation like that, we're going to roll up and drink and eat and all that type of shit. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, I appreciate the concern, but, you know, this ain't that, as y'all say. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't that. That's my Bredren. You hear me? I'll bust one of you niggas head open over that dude I was talking about with my brother L. You're... Anyway, man, I got my brother Flytown 614 in the building. It's an honor and a privilege, like I say. One of the main reasons why I created this platform, y'all, was for people just like BJ, man. You hear me? And it's like I said, it's an honor and a privilege, man. And I'm not just saying that, I really mean that, man. I've been sitting up here, me and BJ chopping up behind the scene. I've been sitting here trying to get the brother on the show. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't, you know what I mean? I just sit up there and said, listen, man, you need to come on the show, man. He's like, man, you know what I'm talking about, bro, man. I'm going to come on when I'm ready. You know what I'm talking about? And I understand that. I get it, y'all. Trust me. So, you know what I'm saying? I get it, y'all. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Walk with me, talk with me. You know what I'm saying? A guy like me, You know what I'm saying? I'm used to it. I'm used to being in front of the camera. I'm used to, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people probably not used to that, and I understand that. But listen, y'all, the stuff that y'all doing, the stuff you doing, brother, my brother BJ, is beautiful. It needs to have a light shine on it. People need to know about what you doing, what y'all doing. And that's why how y'all come on the show, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, man, to be able to sit up here and not only have these Uncle Diggity, what it do, man? You know, we got my brother Uncle Diggity in here. We're gonna have to have Uncle Diggity on the show, man. You had to cam up though, man, Uncle That nigga said, nigga, I ain't killing that. That nigga see. Nah, but for real though, man, I created this platform for y'all, man. Like I said, it ain't about me. I'm just the not and yay. I'm just the navigator. You hear? I'm like I said, I'm just guiding the ship, making sure we don't crash and we stay on the right path. You understand what I'm saying? But it's about y'all. You hear me? You did. How many content creators tell you that on this YouTube, man? How many content creators tell you that they show is about y'all? Actually, it's not even my show. This is y'all show. How about that? You know what I'm talking about? He said, I'm always on the show. It's time for you to be in the show. Nigga, I'm just talking shit. Nah, but it's an honor and a privilege, man. My brother BJ, man, he from the turf. You know what I'm saying? He been handling this business, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing with his clothing line, amongst other things he got going on. I just like to give dudes their proper shot when I see them being diligent, when I see them being, you know what I'm saying, consistent, actually producing product, you know what I'm saying, taking ideas from the head and bringing them into fruition by making a physical product. I don't give a damn if it's a t-shirt you got from Walmart and you just bought the printing press that your girl bought you for your birthday or for Christmas, and you used it. God damn it, you created something out of your mind. We got to start right there. That's the start. I want y'all to know that, man. So don't ever let nobody undermine you, belittle you, or none of that shit, man. Damon John started off selling hats on his fucking college campus, nigga, that he made in his goddamn it dorm room. You hear me? You know, he one of the main guys on Shark Tank now. So, you know what I'm saying? Sky ain't the limit. It ain't no limit. You did. But it's a beautiful privilege and opportunity, like I said, to bring this brother on the show. And I'm stalling because I'm trying to smoke the rest of my joint. You know what I'm talking about, yeah. Before I bring my brother up on here, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas smoking this stuff. But we about to chop it up, so I want no interruptions. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You understand what I'm saying, man? Tap in and walk with us, man. We about to chop up heavy game with my brother Fly Town. You see what them 3 numbers say on the back of his name, man. You hear me? Y'all see him in the chat when he come through and tap in. He tap in on a regular basis, showing his brother support. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate it. And this is another reason why I wanted to have my brother come on the show. You understand me? You already know, bro. It's my brother. Well, another reason because he understands like I do. Let me come up for this, man. He understands like I do the importance of brotherhood, the importance of supporting each other, the importance of being available to each other, the importance of interacting with each other, building relationships. He understands that. And that's a beautiful thing, man, because, you know, that's what we need. You know, we need a lot more unity. Before there's a community, there needs to be some unity. All right? Would y'all agree with me on that? Lucy, what's up? What's your this is your new name, Lucy. Elusive Lucy. That's Elusive Lucy. But what's up? What you know, baby? Tap in, walk with us, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. We got 614. We got 2 at 614. Finest in the building. You hear me? You know, so I ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna get straight to it. You did. My brother Fly Town 614 in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
What's up, Big Virgil? What's happening in the chat, man? How everybody doing this fine evening?
Yeah, man, y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all know how we doing it over here, man. I got my guy Flytown 614 in the building. Y'all know me, Columbus, Ohio, all day. North side, to be exact. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a beautiful situation to have one of my hometown brethren who support come through, you know what I'm saying, on the heavy side, down there every day. You know what I'm talking about? Showing support. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right, you know, it's only right that I extend my hand to you and highlight what you got going on. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up here and beat nobody's ears up, man. Sit up there, tell them what your name is. Of course, we know where you from. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gotta go. You know how I do the interview. You know, you ain't gotta go deep into the, you know what I'm saying, the deep history of your past. Just give us a brief interview about where you from, who you be, what inspired you to endeavor to become an entrepreneur. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take it after that, brother.
Hey, that's what's up. Salute the Most High, the Creator, you know what I mean, for this beautiful evening and everything you got going on, man. I know you said this is our platform, but I appreciate you, man. I always try to slide through when I can, and you giving the information that needs to be given. So salute to you, salute to the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm BJ Murphy, straight from Columbus, Ohio, North Side, 614 all day, Flytown 614. From the creek, you know what I'm saying? North Side, like I say. Went to Mifflin High School, Columbus Public School. You know, we're gonna talk. We're gonna get into all that, Big Virgil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna get into all of that.
But yeah, I like to tap in with my brother. He doing big things, man. And I just want you to remember us when you get all them subscriptions up to the roof. You know what I mean? Sky's the floor, bro. You know what I mean? Right. We going through the sky. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, also, yeah, I just felt it was on my heart to do something, and like I say, I'm up from the CPs, the Columbus Public School, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, bro, they ain't, there's no justice in that, you know what I mean? The system is designed for us not to get in our own mind and to take over our mind and have everything outside of us dictate what's happening. So I just wanted to, like you said, be able to pull something from my mind, put it on 2D paper, then put it on 3D and show people that you can use your mind and your imagination to for bigger and better things than just selling drugs. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And
especially the kids.
Yeah, especially because, and I'm pretty sure that's the same for us all. That's the same for me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's a beautiful thing. Like I say, man, and that just lets you know, you know what I mean, that once you do that, something on such a what people would think is a small scale is that, but when you think in the grand scheme of things, man, that's like I say, that's a huge step towards, you know what I'm saying, bringing to life and fruition, you know what I'm saying, something from out of here, you know what I'm saying, that's yours. Can't nobody take that away from you, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, it's a form of magic. I feel like it's some type of form of magic. You taking it from your mind and putting it on 2D, and then you putting it on 3D. You know what I mean? And then not only that, you can take it and make money off of it too. You know what I mean? If you can tap in right and do the right things, the sky's the limit, like you said. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm talking about? And it's not, I want to say, not necessarily magic, right? But you know, when you actually put thoughts to action, things gonna start happening. You feel me? And when you put that work in, obviously you did that. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm such an advocate for it, because I know the power of when you put your mind to doing stuff. And you just, like I say, just when you most people are creatives. You know what I'm saying? They don't ever bring their creations into fruition. You got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when you got an idea that starts with a here, you make it tangible, bring it into fruition, manifestation, you literally write it down on a piece of paper, stuff. Just start with something small like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So now that we sit up there and got that, you know what I'm saying? You're from the North Side, went to Mifflin High School and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So after you got out of high school, or let's just, when you was in high school, is this where the entrepreneur spirit was developed, or was this developed after high school?
Nah, bro, to tell you the truth, I'm just go ahead and it didn't even start till like 9 years ago, bro. I had a heart attack. You know what I mean? I was like 33, and
Oh man.
I just felt like
Blessings.
that I had a second opportunity to do something, man. And I really
Right.
was like, yo, why am I here? Why did I get my second chance? You know what I mean?
Right.
And I delve in and start thinking in my inner and going into my mind and getting good information and reading books, and you know what I mean? So I was always against it, Verge. You know what I mean? I knew the schools wasn't teaching us the right thing, and you know what I mean. I'm not really with the church and all that either. You know what I mean? That's another story we might get into. We chopping it up. So, but yeah, man, the information didn't come to me until after later on. You know what I mean? I spent my younger years doing. You know what I mean? Just wasting time, basically. That's why I felt like I need to get this out there, and the younger we can get the folks to realize that there's nobody coming to save you, bro. You need to save yourself. You know what I mean? Get in your inner and do what you got to do to have your family survive out here and be a beacon of light for others. You know what I mean? This information, you can't just force it on anybody. I don't force nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know nothing, Verge. It's always a learning process, bro. You know what I mean? You take what if it resonates with you, you take it and you look further into it, the information for yourself. You know what I mean? But
like I tell you all the time, man, I'm only smart enough to know how much I don't know. You feel me? Yeah. You know, it's always remain teachable. You know what I mean? Go
Absolutely.
ahead,
yeah. So I just felt like the schools is not teaching us the inner thoughts, man. They teach us the math and everything, but it's a prisoner pipeline system, bro. And like they're not. There's no thinking involved. They want you to get into the group think, bro. And you say this a lot, bro. So when I was in school and church, I pretty much had the double think, the cognitive dissonance, because I knew, like, bro, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And but they force it on you. You know what I mean? So you kind of learn to live with that cognitive dissonance, and but you got to like get into the knowledge and learn how to take over your own mind and think your own thoughts, bro. That's big. Is thinking your own thoughts, because and a lot of people, that might go over some heads, but it's very big to think your own thoughts, bro. Because a lot of the times I got my watch to set to like a couple hours, and it just boom, just to remind me, like, yo, what you thinking? You know what I mean? And thinking is big, bro. And that's how you bring a lot of what you want into the world, by thinking and creating it out of your mind. You feel me?
That's definitely a fact. And I tell y'all all the time, man, you hear me? Are those your thoughts you thinking? You better make sure. I know I do. Yeah, I wouldn't say nothing to y'all that I don't do. I'm just like y'all. You hear me? I got to make sure the thoughts I'm thinking is mine on a constant basis. And y'all have no idea the level of thoughts that's running through my mind is just as much as yours. So y'all thought I was going to make it seem like nah. Just as much, if not less. You might be have more things on your mind than I do. Right? So just make sure whatever thoughts is running through your head, they are your original thoughts. And I think I'm going to do a show, BJ, on breaking that down, because a lot of people be asking me about that, and they be kind of, I think I might have to break that down a little bit further.
I'm going to tell you what, a lot of it, I had to stop listening to, and I still dive into it a little bit, but I had to stop listening to this music, bro, because they take over your mind and
yes, it will.
Some other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's nothing positive too much out here that's on mainstream, on purpose. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a super
I seen you have my boy, you know what I mean, North Side. We got a rep all day. My boy, Hood Solid, Wallow, salute.
Oh yeah, you already know my man Wallow Real was on the show Saturday. That's my brother. I've been on him forever. You know what I'm talking about? North Side, Columbus, Ohio representative, legend. You hear me?
Yes,
legend.
Sir.
Living
big
legend.
Inspiration. He's another inspiration. You know what I mean? I love what he's doing with the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
awesome.
That's
a beautiful thing he's doing with the children. That's beautiful. That's the type of stuff I'll be wanting to do too. You know what I mean? I'll be wanting to, and I just want to make sure when I interact with the youth, I want to make sure You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I convey information to them in a way that it won't be like like too much for them. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because I know we may think that our kids are advanced, right? And they're really not advanced for real, for real. This is not a dig at our children. They're really regressed substantially. You hear me? Most of them.
Let me interject a little bit there. I would like to think a little bit opposite, because as a kid, okay, we know there's a creator or whatever, but as a kid, you know that
your mother and father
are kind of pretty much God to you, but it's through the telling lying visions and the schools and the music who program you to think outer instead of the inner and towards your parents.
Right.
But it came to me today too, Virg. A lot of the indoctrination of this group think it comes. I hate to say it, bro, but the parents, they the ones send us to school.
It's an ongoing process.
Yeah. They started, bro, but they don't unwillingly, of course, because if you know better, you do better, and that's why we got to get this information out there. You know what I mean? To start, we got to start somewhere, man. It's like we dropped the ball so much that it stopped bouncing, Virg, and it's over there on the sideline, just sitting there, and people just walking by it, man. We just need somebody to just pick that ball up and bounce it to somebody, and the next person bounce it and just keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And I feel sorry for the youth, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. I feel for them, that the level of indoctrination they going through is way more intense than the level of indoctrination that we went through. It's way more intense. It's way more intense. We wasn't surrounded by all these frequencies and stuff.
Yeah.
A huge difference. We was using computers to play number munchers and got them at Oregon Trail, man.
We was outside too, Virg. We was another thing came to me, man. Like
we were literally outside.
They come up for them mentally and physically, Virg, because think about it, like when you say if you don't use it, you lose it, right? So when we get older, I'm just now starting to get a little ailment in my knee and my elbow. But I played football. We was outside all day. If you don't use it, you lose it. But what if you never use it in the beginning from jump? Like they don't go outside and play no more and run around. And I was driving by school, and the kids ain't running around and with the backpacks and out of school. All 5 of them was head down on the phone, like. I'm like, yo, it's just totally different, bro. We was born in the '80s, so we pretty much seen a lot of stuff transform, and it's just totally different, bro.
And I'm glad that you're speaking on that, bro, because like I say all the time, y'all, I want y'all to realize and understand how important, right? How important our generation, right? How important it is for us to realize how important our generation is. When I say our, I'm talking about us early millennials, people born, let's say, between 1980 and 1990, right? For a range. Glitch the guarantee in the building. What it do, man?
What's happening? Salute the chat.
Fields with her biscuit head ass watching on Facebook Live. You know what I'm talking about? No, that's my girl.
Salute the chat, man. What's happening? What's happening, everybody?
But yeah, though, y'all. You gotta think how like I always say, y'all hear me say this a lot too, man. Our generation is listen. I'm trying to understand this because we're just not millennials all over the planet now, right? It's a whole planet of us, right? We are the last group of humans to be born, right? In a society, we know what it was like before all of this was here. I want y'all to understand how significant that is and how important that is and what that implies for the future, especially for our children. I want y'all to understand we can remember when there was no internet. Do y'all understand the frame of reference that gives us? A lot of information from when we was children is being deleted. Remember I'll be talking to y'all about the memory hole? Right? There's a lot of stuff that our children are not going to even know about. unless we tell them, right? So with that being said, BJ, man, I want to ask you this question, man. Being from Columbus, Ohio, man, starting your business, right? First of all, tell us a little bit about the business, the clothing line, what inspired you to get into it, and all of that. Name and, you know, what just inspired you to start it, and what's the inspiration behind it?
Well, Flytown was one of the first Black communities in Columbus, you know what I mean? And they called it Flytown because they said the buildings popped out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Popped out of it, just the community just popped out of nowhere, you know what I mean? So I just took that and like, yo, I want my hoodies to just pop out of nowhere on them, you know what I mean? Plus it was my roots, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I came up with the Flytown. I want to show people that you use your mind to expand and do other things, man. Because I was out here in the streets and doing things too. But you got to grow, man. You got to live and you got to grow and you got to expand your mind. You got to expand everything, man. You can't just live in the streets forever. I never wanted to be a 50-year-old drug dealer, bro. Like I seen that when I was young, and I just knew that wasn't for me, bro. You know what I mean? So
me too,
I just wanted to be an example. I want to be an example. That's all, bro. I just want to be an example. You know what I mean? If anybody has any questions, they can come to me, and I give all information. You know what I mean? I hold nothing back, and I just want to be an example for our community on how to be positive, and hopefully give back to the youth here soon, and do a lot of things, man. I wanna like get into animation, books, and all type of things just to maybe reach the youth a little more.
Right.
Yeah, man. It needs to be done, bro, because. And I just walk with love, bro. And I was talking to my homeboy, and he was saying, like, man, these little young dudes is just nasty out here, bro. And I honestly don't see it, Virg. You know what I mean? Everywhere I go, I'm everywhere, bro. I'm on Cleveland, I'm on Livingston, I'm everywhere, bro. So everywhere I go, I'm like, yo, what's up? And they it's all love to me, you know what I mean? So my paradigm, and that's another thing, man. People need to shift up their paradigms, bro. And when that got to do with your thinking, and that you'll see a whole nother change in reality. You know what I mean? I got a lot to do with it. It's shifting paradigms. And I think that's what your channel doing. I want to get into some of that and be a shining example of how that is. You know what I mean? I got a pretty decent, I'm doing decent for myself. And of course, it's always room for improvement, like I say. And but like just being an example, man, you know what I mean, for the youth and for my family, and being able to be there for everybody. And just give this good information and break your generational change. You know what I'm saying? That's another big thing, is just to break the change for your offspring and your family to be able to take it and leap forward. You know, and we don't want to be stagnant with this thing. Even with the information we saying, we want the youth to be able to come on your channel and then add more to it. You know what I mean? And keep going forward.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I can't agree with you more on that. When I talk to young brothers, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm gonna just say this for me too. I mean, because when I see young guys, like I go to the store or just being out to see, because I'll be everywhere too, man. You know what I mean? And I'm just the type of guy. I just pull some young brothers to the side, just start chopping it up with them. And what I can say is that it's a little bit easier for me because I come from where these young boys come from, man. You hear me? So
that may be what it is.
You know what I mean? And that's a lot of advantage, though. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I mean? I interact with the young brothers, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I can say. This is what I can say, right? Our young brethren are not as lost as we will be made to think that they are, man. They actually are smart. They're yearning for guidance and leadership. But I respect them, though, because they also is advanced in the sense that they quick to see some BS though, and they know when they can tell when you ain't got nothing valuable to teach them, man. And you know that says a lot about us and generations before us, man. Like I'm talking about, you know, the young boys feel like it ain't even worth listening to the old homies because the old homies want some sucker shit. You niggas are simps out here. You niggas suckers for love ass niggas out here. You hear me?
Yeah,
a lot of guys are not good examples for them. So I mean, you know, then a lot of dudes is corny. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes ain't really been through nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? These young boys out here living La Vida Loca. You hear me? You got to be able to relate to that, man, in order to capture their minds. You understand what I'm saying? For them to even want to take anything you could possibly say to them serious, to make them think like, You know what I'm talking about? But I talk to a lot of young homies. I counsel a lot of young homies. A lot of young homies hit my line. Even some of my young homies that's still out here doing their thing, they hit me up from time to time just to, you know what I'm saying, get my take on some things. You know what I mean? And you know, it's just whatever. And that's why I say rest of the essence is simple, man. No matter what lifestyle you living in, you gotta have some structure and order and discipline to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really get
Absolutely.
into all the, you know, because I mean, you know, that's between you and the Most High, man. Y'all you can take that up with him, man. But no matter what you do, you gotta have discipline. You gotta have structure. You gotta have order to whatever it is you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Or it will fall.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
You gotta have a plan, bro. If you don't have a plan, you fail. If you fail to plan, you plan. You what is it? How is it? If you
fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yeah.
That's an
All
old
that,
yeah. So true though.
Absolutely, man.
You got to make sure you put the work in, man. And that's what okay. So and that's a perfect segue into the next question I want to ask you concerning this. Now, when it comes to doing the clothing line, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want people to understand, and this is where I say I got hella respect for Kanye, man. You hear me? Because he understands that business, man. But he also understands the what can I say? He also understands the if you would, the science behind it too, regarding the people that run the industry. So you know what I'm saying? This is something I want to ask you as well too. I want you to sit up there and tell us, upon endeavoring to start your business, right? Getting support from people in your city, right? I want you to speak on the trials and tribulations dealing with that.
Yeah, you gotta you gotta let your ego go, Virgil, and that's another big thing. You know what I mean? Everybody in their egos, you know what I mean, for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you gotta know, man, everybody don't got your vision, bro. You gotta have your vision.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you but you. We say you gotta save yourself, and like ain't nobody gonna see what you doing but you, bro. So you gotta have that testicular fortitude, like my man A Real Talk like to say, to get out here and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love, bro. It's all love. My clothes ain't for everybody. Maybe somebody don't like your style. Maybe they don't like your message. I don't know, man. But what keeps me going is the people who don't know me. It seems, bro, I hate to say this, but it seems like the people who don't know me support me the most. You know what I'm saying? Bro. That's what keep me going. And when you get into this, it's scary. You don't, bro. I got a lot of designs now, but I started off with one or two, and I'm like, man, I don't know what my next design gonna be. And I kind of can explain it is like when you're about to go out of town, and I like to drive out, start at night. You know what I'm saying? So you set your intentions. You know you're gonna get there, and you know in your mind, you know where you're going, and you know you're going to get there. So you also have to take the steps to get there. So that being said, when you're driving at night, you only see a couple feet ahead of you. You know what I mean? But you got to keep going to see that next couple feet. You know what I mean? So as long as you keep moving, it will open up to you. No matter how scary, how dark it is, keep moving forward, and that light will keep shining for you, and it will ultimately open up to what your next step is and what you need to do. A lot of this is fear-based anyway. They keep us in the fear paradigm again, bro. They keep us in the fear paradigm. What else? Anger paradigm, you know what I mean? And we got to get more into the love and love yourself. You can't love others until you start loving yourself first, man, and knowing where you come from and really how you connect with the Most High and who you are. And that will take you forward in your dreams and manifesting your destiny and getting where you need to go.
That's a fact. So, you know what I mean? And like I say, man, you know what I mean? I gotta agree with you on that, man. A lot, you know what I mean? And I know a lot of people watching or whatever might say, like, nah, man. And I say this, and it's important, you know, because y'all know I speak on this, on how we absolutely must support each other, man. How it's like it's imperative at this point. It's to a point to where it ain't even really like an option for real. You know what I mean? Like I understand the importance of getting on code, man. You hear me? I understand.
Yeah, and not to cut you off, very sorry to cut you off, but like we building, so we need to. That's another thing that they didn't teach us, economics, and that's what you got your podcast. I got a barbershop. The next person got a car lot. When we circulate our money, we don't circulate our money at all, bro. As soon as we get paid, it goes out of our hands. You know what I mean? Which is a big part of
right out of it. Right out of it. Right out of it. And that's a fact. And that's why I've been on. I'm just start because you know I like to eat, so I just been starting on the food. But I want to have people to come on the show who's in various business, so you know what I'm saying, we can be made privy to who because when you so say you make the decision that you want to I just want to support Black-owned business only, right? There's nothing wrong with that, and I want to say this too before I finish what I'm about to say, right? All y'all other hey, listen, man. We don't get salty when other groups of people say they want to deal with their people. We don't get salty. We don't feel no type of way about that. We actually respect that. I understand some people might feel some type of way, but for the most part, we really don't care. Kind of respect it, honor it, even in a shop with you still. You hear me? But when we start putting efforts, endeavoring to get on code, where we say we're going to, I want every Black business only. You hear me? Y'all can't be sitting up there talking about we on some racist shit now, man. But you know what I'm saying? We understand those. We are dealing with a new breed of Black people, man. You hear me? I want y'all to understand that, man. We ain't our predecessors, man. We ain't, for one, a lot of us ain't bootleg, boot licking, butt broken. You hear me? A lot of us ain't indoctrinated from y'all's so-called higher institutes of education, y'all call colleges. We a lot of us have not went through that system, right? But we're a lot more learned more than educated. You know what I mean? And we know what's going on. We done did our due diligence. So I say all that to say that, man, you know what I mean? It's important for us to start supporting each other, you know what I'm saying? Because especially amongst us just in America, us Black people here, right? Like what, $2 trillion? That's enough for every one of us to be. And just think about that though. As a collective in America, it's not even 55 million of us. There's not even 55 million of us in America right now, right? We have the collective buying power of equivalent to damn near $2 trillion. Probably more by this time next year. Right?
Yeah, it's a pocket watching is a big thing too. You know what I mean? Ego tripping. You know what I mean? Don't nobody go to these malls and worry about what they doing with it or whatever, or if they coming up harder than them, bro. It's just so ridiculous. I got Wally's hats. Every time I see my boy, every time, bro, I try to buy something. You know what I mean? Because he put that work in and he out there doing it, and it's not hard. Right. It's not easy to be out there doing that, bro. Like
it's not at all.
You got to support, bro. You know what I mean? My brother, absolutely. My brother, my young bro, I almost forgot, man. My fault, bro. Righteous Society. He do Ohio apparel. So he started before me, you know what I mean? And I seen him doing his thing, and he kind of helped me. So society, there will be no fly time. I must say that, you know what I mean? Shout out to my bro Brian.
You gotta pay homage and respect. That's what's up. I respect that. Shout out to the homie who, shout out to him. Yeah, you kind of breaking up a little bit over there, brother. Just a little bit.
Of course.
Yeah, you kind of bored out.
I think we back. We good.
Yeah, we good now.
Oh, that was me?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, cool. So yeah, man, like I say, I want to shout out my bro. I had to put that out there, you know what I mean, amongst other people doing their thing out here. It's more closet space than just for one t-shirt, you know what I mean? It's enough room for everybody and all things. So let's get out of our ego and help each other grow. You feel me?
That's what's up. And I'm all about that too. That's why I say, man, I'm all about supporting each other. I'm all about, you know what I'm saying, shout with each other. Listen, if it's available, I would want to do it. And this is something I want to talk about too, because this is something that I've noticed, right? Okay, say I decide I want to just support Black only business, man, but a lot of the things there ain't no Black business for. So I want, you know what I mean? Like, where's the Black owned gas station at? And I'm talking about in Columbus.
Yeah, I don't. You got me, Virg. Bro, that's a whole.
No, I'm not saying that it's not one because I don't know. I haven't looked into it. But if there is one, why don't we know where it's at?
You're right. You're absolutely right, Virg. You're absolutely right. Because
where's the Black owned dry cleaners at? Laundromat
somewhere. Don't. I tell you what we do know. We know where the bars and the restaurants is at, though. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. And you know,
and that's not. I'm not throwing shade at anybody because that's me too.
No.
You feel me?
Nah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, I just like, you know, I mean, I understand the situation. You know what I mean? And it's not really that it's difficult to do anything as far as supporting the Black owned business, but it's like a lot of the things that when you think about supporting the Black owned business, it's not even there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't really be upset, you know what I'm saying, when other groups of people feel the need for something, man. That's when you got to get innovative with it, man. This is the point of interacting with each other and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we create businesses and stuff like that. So I want to get into this with you too, man. You know what I mean? Now, being an entrepreneur, you know, so I want you to speak on the importance of learning business, learning how business operates, learning, you know what I'm saying, everything, the intricacies of it, when it comes to this IRS, you know what I'm saying, the paperwork, all the legal. I want you to talk to everybody, to much as your knowledge, you know what I mean, how important it is to know the business, you know what I'm saying? Not specifically your niche business, the clothing line business. It's good to know that too. We're going to get to that next. I'm talking about understanding business, how important it is to be on top of it and have things in order when you decide you're going to be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with these banks, dealing with the IRS and all of that stuff, man.
Yeah, it's very important, man. You got to have everything. It seems like you're switching it digitally. So you got to have your number. You got to go down and get your number, and it's a lot of different things you need to do. You hit me offhand. So, but I think it's I forget the name of it, but it's some type of.
You talking about your EIN number?
Yeah. So you got to do all that.
Identification number.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I would say the most important thing is to get your taxes and everything together, of course.
Right.
But to be more people oriented and to be geared towards the people, and be interactive and be on point and on target and on goals and do what you say you're gonna do, get it there on time,
right.
With the least amount of distractions, so to speak, or whatever, you know what I mean? Just get it there, get it on time, interact with your people, make it people oriented, and of course you got to, like I say, get the taxes together because they're gonna come after you if you don't do all that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But Virg, is you got to get out here and okay, so you're not going to succeed, and I ain't gonna say that's hard to say. A lot of times you're not going to succeed in everything you do. So
right.
What you got to know is there's no losses, though. It's only wins and lessons,
right.
and lessons. So with that, even when you do fall, you just pick up and know that it's a keep forward thing you do. Right. I still have a lot to learn about everything, bro. Like I say, I don't know. I'm not the end all be all about anything in particular. Right. Knowledge about self doing and how to.
You go ahead. You're going in and out, brother.
The 3D to.
Can you hear me? You might need to Oh, the Wi-Fi
Am
or
I
something.
am I good?
I mean, it's like it's going in and out. We can hear you, but it is going in and out a little bit
Big
though.
Verge.
I can hear you, but it is going in and out. Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
It's
I
a little
might say
delay
if it
too.
keep doing it, I'll just switch to my phone or something. So we
Yeah.
can keep going. But yeah, lessons, bro. It's all lessons, man. And
Right.
you just gotta take your lumps and move forward no matter what, and just know what you're doing it for. And you gotta be passionate. Find something you're passionate about, and it's something that's in your heart, and that'll help you move forward and get the information you need to get to keep going forward with everything.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's
Passion
definitely
is key, though.
man.
You got to find something you're passionate about. If you don't find something
Right.
you're passionate about, it'll just, as soon as something go wrong, I wasn't trying to do that anyway. But that's a big part of it. And if we can get to these kids and get them passionate and get them to knowing they self and know that they're the microcosm of the macrocosm, and take that and bro, because they don't teach us nothing that's good for us, man. And me and as us, we need to take it and pick it up and let them know, like, yo, you are the Allah, the arm, leg, arm, head. You are the God, generator, operator, destroyer. You are the Islam, I, self, law, and master.
Right. That's a fact. And like I say, I grew up with my mom telling me, I don't know about a lot, but I grew up with my mom telling me that I was gonna grow up to do great things and I was gonna live forever. That's what I grew up with my mom telling me, and I really believe that stuff too. My mom used to tell me that. You hear me?
So think if you like in a household where you never hear like that, and it's drugs tested, and you know what I mean. But I believe those are the ones who can break out the most and be the most powerfulest.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like I like to put that as I love the movie what is it, Last Dragon, where he was going around searching for everything outside himself. Everything outside himself, everything. We're the master. But it wasn't until he was getting his ass whooped at the final bout till he realized, like, yo, I'm that nigga. You know what I mean? And let's get it. You feel me?
And that's how you gotta be too, man. You gotta realize who you are, man. You gotta, like I said, it's a big difference between what you are and who you are, man. You feel me? And you gotta get back to who you are, man, because that's what you need to really focus on. What you are. This ain't gonna last too long. You know what I'm talking about? You need to focus on who you are, man. Once you get over an understanding of who you are, then everything else will be, should I say, become clear to you if you would. You know what I'm saying?
You will kind of unleash the veil, unlift the veil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you will lift the veil, unveil, reveal.
Yeah.
Right. Unveil and reveal. There's a difference, right? Difference between unveiling something and revealing something. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. We got my man Flytown 614 in the building. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share your social engineering. You know what I'm talking about, man? We got my brother in the building. It's a beautiful thing. Now, I want you to the name of the clothing line. What is it now?
Flytown 614.
Okay. Now, I want you to go into a little bit in depth of the inspiration behind wanting to name the clothing line that, and what all when it comes to Columbus, Ohio, man, you know what I'm talking about. Flytown 614, Bucktown 614. We know, hey, listen, man. I want you to tell us the inspiration of what made you name the clothing line that, and as far as being a guy from Columbus, Ohio, man, what about the city most inspired you to want to just like through your vision of growing up in Columbus, Ohio, put that through a clothing line and call it Flytown 614,
man? Because like I say, Flytown 614 was like one of the first Black communities. It's deeply rooted. We forgot about that, so I just feel like I wanted to bring that name back out. And as far as Columbus, man, I love Columbus, bro. Like there's so much love out here. I get love, you know what I mean, out here. And like you say, the youth is not stupid at all, bro. They're very lively, and they just directed wrong, and they need that right direction. You know what I mean? I feel like it's up to a lot of us to maybe just be a beacon of light. You know what I'm saying? You can't really force nothing on nobody, but you can be a beacon of light to where they look at you and see like, oh, okay, well, this dude, maybe I could learn something from this guy.
Right.
That's all I plan to be with my clothing line, is just a shining example of how to move forward and with your life and do better, and just do better and better, and never look back. And I feel like that's one of the better things, one of the ways to put it. Am I lagging again? I kind of
Just a
seen it on
little
my
bit.
screen.
Just
Okay,
a
but
little bit. Go ahead, you good.
yeah, I just love it, man. Our youth is so great, bro. And I grew up in the community, the 80s babies, bro. We just grew up different, man. All the rec centers, ain't no rec centers no more. We all was kind
No.
of more entered together. You know what I'm saying? We were
Right.
together with it, and it's not like that no more, man. They taking the like I said, the rec centers away. Everywhere, ain't nobody really outside. We was always outside, bro. We was outside and interacting with each other when it wasn't even no like cell phones and pagers. Like I can't even remember how did we all just connect like that, bro? Because it's so different now that, and they got it to do that, and it seemed like they ain't even doing it like that. You feel me? They using
Right.
it
They don't even
to diss each
they don't
other,
even
to
interact
diss
with
each
each
other.
other.
Yeah. To do
Physically
it.
anyway.
Say it again.
I said they don't even interact with each other for physically for the most part anyway.
Yeah,
Brother
yeah,
OG
man.
got a question for you though, Fly. He said, this is a good question too. How do you keep your clothing line up to par with current fashion trends?
Oh, you always gotta look and see what people doing. I look at the big boys, you know what I'm saying? The Balenciagas and um the actually I I like the old school, bro. We used to do the Esco and all that. So I was a guy that kind of always kind of people like how I dressed, and like I always had the hats on, and even in high school people would, I couldn't even wear my own hat because everybody wanted to wear my hat, bro. So I kind of had a fashion sense, I feel like. And I'm like, yo, why not take it and try it? Like I say, that's scary because you really don't know if people gonna like your stuff or not. But you just gotta kind of be creative, bro, and rock it how I would like to rock it, or you know what I mean, if I would like to buy it in the store like that. And just put it out there, try to do the best quality too. You got to get good quality, bro. You got to have good quality product, good quality shirts, so it'll last. And I just like I say, look at the bigger brands and see what they're doing, but also try to put my own twist on it. You know what I mean? Be different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be the 10th person to do the same thing. I want to be in my own lane and maybe do something the first to do it. You know what I mean? That ain't nobody else really got. So I look to see what they doing, and I look to see what they also not doing too. OG.
See, that's a game for you right there, man. Pay attention. See, a lot of people pay attention to what you're doing, but they don't really pay attention to what you're not doing. Right? You know what I'm talking about? And listen here, man. I like that you said that, because that's one of my things right there. You know, when I'm sitting here listening to people talk, I'm more or less paying attention and focusing on what you're not saying. You feel me? You did. That's a beautiful thing, man. Now, when it comes to this here fashion game, man, it's very lucrative, but it's also very, very competitive. OG said that was a great answer.
I appreciate that, cuz.
You know what I'm talking about?
Appreciate you, OG. You always on here giving your love, man. So
always, man.
you one of
Shout out
the
OG,
main
man.
pillars on here, man. Appreciate you and salute you, man. Salute everybody in the chat
OG,
once again.
man. Shout out to the OG, man, coming through showing that support. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate that. Listen, this is all I'll be talking about. Support. You know what I mean? I would much rather go get a service that I can need from one of y'all, right? You know what I'm saying? I understand the importance. Like I said, I understand the importance of being on code. Now, when it come to, like you said, the material, man, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because listen, when it come to me, I like for my stuff to feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm talking about? And some of y'all guys stuff, I understand that y'all coming up. I understand that you starting out. I understand that, you know, the money might not be where you like it to be, and you probably don't got to connect with whatever. But listen, I want you to sit up there and tell these guys and these chicks, tell the people how important it is when it comes to learning your craft. If you really want to have some success, having quality material, quality products that you want to sell to people, tell them the importance of getting the best quality you can. You know what I mean, and for what you can afford. Because I know personally that there's a lot of avenues, a lot of lanes you can go through to get very quality products for very affordable prices starting out in the business. You know what I'm saying? I want you to go ahead and speak on that to the best of your knowledge anyway.
Well, yeah, it just goes with the saying, what you put in it is what you get out of it. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Like you want to be able to charge a decent price and make some decent money. I don't really try to bust heads. I really didn't get into it to bust heads. I didn't get into it to be on YouTube, Virgil. You know what I mean? I know you said you try to get me on here, man, and it just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying? But
on here now, man.
You feel me? Fly time in the building. But like I say, what you put in is what you put out. And if I'm going to sell you a shirt for $30 and it fall apart as soon as you get it goes in the washer,
right?
You ain't gonna come back and shop with me. You know what I mean? I mean, you may, but you're gonna be less susceptible to. So I want you to be able to put it on, feel good, get the athletic fit, so it feel right on your. You know what I mean? When you out feeling good, you know what I'm saying? Get that gym physique in. That's another thing. We got to get in that gym, bro. You got to get in that gym.
I'll be on it, man.
I'll be right, your mind right. I be seeing you with your clips. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in that gym
you
Monday,
motivate me to get in there
tomorrow,
too.
Thursday. Listen, hey BJ, listen. Tomorrow's Thursday, leg day, the last workout day of the week. You know what I'm talking about? Today we was in there getting these guns together. You feel me? y'all young boys, listen, y'all young boys be looking terrible, man. For real, man. Get y'all asses in the gym, man. Shout out to my brother Fonz. My brother Fonz decided to take his endeavor, the journey to get in that gym. He done went 2 days in a row. Tomorrow gonna be the third day. So I'll say you got to start somewhere. The journey of 1,000 steps begins with one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
Sir. You don't want to play with it, man. The way they're playing with the food,
if
the
you're
water.
35 plus, right, you need to be drinking 1.5 gallons to 2 of these a day, especially if you 200 plus pounds, man.
Yeah. I'm still working on it. I got to get up there, Virg. I'm almost there, but I got to get up there with the water.
He said I'm almost there. That's what's up. As long as you start somewhere, man. As long as you're doing something.
Yeah. You need that water.
Physical condition has to be up to par. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all, man, you're gonna regret not being in physical shape.
So let me ask you a question, Virg, with that water situation we got going on. What you think? Is there a filter that's the best filter for the water? Or
you get a reverse osmosis. You can get a lot of these like Braun and like Bredren, all them type companies like that. They sell these reverse osmosis filtration systems. You know, I mean,
do you filter your shower? I looked it up and they had them for like $30-$40 and it's just like pretty much the same.
They got the little stuff you can put on the outside, but they also, like I said, you get the reverse osmosis system and it'll filtrate the whole water in your whole house or wherever you live at. But depending on what you can afford, those can get very expensive. I've seen some for as low as $200. I've seen some expensive as $3,000. You feel me?
Yeah,
so it's all about the level of filtration that you want to pay for. King L's in the building. What it do, man?
What's up, Big L's?
You know what I'm saying? My man L's in the building. You did. It just all depends on what you can afford. But I said, if you could afford it, I would strongly suggest you invest in one of those. That's like the safeguard, the best safeguard you can get. And this is why I had the show the other day, man. Right? They're not telling us about primary water. If we had access to primary water, we wouldn't have to worry about stuff like what happened in goddamn it, East Palestine, right? You feel me?
Yeah.
We don't have to be worried about that stuff. But you know, with that being said, though, right? Still drink your water, though. You feel me? There's many things you can do if you're not fortunate enough to afford a reverse osmosis filtration system. One thing I can suggest to y'all that would definitely kill any germs, any microbes, any pathogens in your water is to put it in a plastic soda bottle. Not a plastic milk jug, no. Plastic soda bottles, and sit them in the sun. On a bright sunny day, just sit them in the sun all day. That'll neutralize.
I never heard that. That's pretty interesting.
Right? But and another thing y'all could do, I would say boil your water, but if your water got a lot of fluoride in it and a lot of heavy metal particulates in it, like our supply do now, boiling it wouldn't do nothing but concentrate them. So I wouldn't tell you to boil your water, you know. But another thing that helps filtrate your system, though, with this, listen, y'all, man, I just want y'all to let y'all know, man, the water supply is fucked on planet Earth, man. Any type of water, any type of water we could possibly drink, and I don't care if it's goddamn glacier, I don't care where you think the good water. Listen, if it's from the secondary water supply, it's contaminated. You hear me? And unless
contaminated with what? Pharmaceuticals,
piss and shit.
Yeah,
no, pharmaceuticals, piss and shit.
That's terrible, man.
And all type of toxic chemicals from all the farming and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, really, it's just basically consumed with piss, shit, and pharmaceuticals from us and animals. How about that?
It's terrible.
Right? So, you know, when it comes to your water, man, you know what I'm saying? Just drink your water, man. Another thing that can help, get your ass in that gym and get in that sauna. 15 to 20 minutes a day. 4 to 5 days a week. That'll be.
I stay in that sauna. I stay sweating them toxins out.
That'll help you get. That'll help your body get rid of a lot of that stuff too. That's in the water too. That your body that's a good process. You hear me? So that's a good natural process to get rid of that stuff. But we our bodies need water. We need it for real. Like this is very important. You know what I'm saying? Your skin be all beautiful. You know what I'm talking about? You had a lot of energy. You pissing regularly. You doo-dooing regularly. You ain't all backed up and stuff, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Body's what, 80% water, correct? Yeah. You need that water to rejuvenate.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? So it's an important thing. You know what I mean? We got my brother Flytown 614 in the building, man. It's a beautiful thing.
What's happening?
Podcast, Able Talk Media. We got my brother Uncle Dig in the building, King Els. We got all the brethren and sisters in the building, man. Tap in, walk with us, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell. You know what I'm talking about? I do
want to say one thing, though, Virg, real quick. It is one place that we do spend our money, and they feel us big time, and that is the churches, bro. They generate so much money weekly, annually, and what do they do with that, bro? It goes to the banks. Okay, so let's just say my grandma been going to this church forever and ever and ever, been paying all this money, and her grandson can't even go get a grant or a loan for the starter business, but they'll give it to the companies that go out here and gentrify our own communities. So in essence, grandma paid the church to kick her out of her own damn community. What sense does that make, man?
Yeah, because they 501c3s, right?
FBI, faith-based initiative.
Yeah, them 501c3s, man, that's a tax bracket code. It's very demonic and satanic in its structure and its origin. You know what I'm talking about? That 501c3, man, that's some demonic stuff right there. But you know what I mean? The churches ain't designed to like put anybody in any type of position to get any type of spiritual enlightenment. You hear me? It's all indoctrination. I hate to say that too, man. And I'm not going to say all churches are like that because they're not. But the majority of them are.
That's true. That's true. But if let's think about this. If they say one bad apple spoils the bunch, how is that one good apple and a bunch of bad spoiled apples? It's terrible, right? If one bad apple spoils the bunch, what good is one good apple and a bunch of spoiled apples?
Well, see, this is the difference. And I'm gonna tell you that right with that right there, right? The difference is the fruit that's being bared, being bared. You hear me? And notice I said bared. You hear me? You know what I mean? When it comes to certain churches, you know, certain churches, you know, be doing what they do and how the effect they have because they actually is doing something, right? When I say they actually doing something, I mean they actually are actually teaching and preaching the actual scriptures, right? And you see their exponential growth, and they ain't on none of that effery that none of these. See, you don't necessarily have to operate as a 501c3 to have a church, right? To start a church, to start a following. Where in the scriptures do you hear anything about a 501c3?
Nowhere.
And this is why I be telling y'all why I say this whole system and this whole structure is demonic in its origin and how it is. And, you know what I mean? It's very serpentine. It's very Luciferian. It's very Saturn. If you know what I mean, man. When I say that, man. You know what I mean? So when it comes to these churches, man, like, you know, they incentivize to do certain things. You know what I'm saying?
And
so
not do certain things.
And get tax cuts and all that stuff.
And not do certain things.
And definitely not do certain things as well, too. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, the way in which they operate on a legal basis, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like a big Ponzi scheme for real. And not only that, it's very disrespectful because they have commoditized the anointing. That's very disrespectful.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all churches out there is guilty, especially in Columbus, Ohio. Oh, and I can sit up here and say boldly out of my mouth, most of the churches in Columbus, Ohio. You hear me? I'm talking about the overwhelmingly mass majority of y'all churches in Columbus, Ohio are the synagogue of Satan. I say that boldly. I haven't been to all of them, but I've been to enough to know. Right? But I digress. You feel me?
Yeah.
There's gems out there, you know, but you know, those who have the sight to see and the ears to hear will seek each other out and hear each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's not to say all of them are like that, but
yes, the
overwhelming majority of them is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, it is. I really don't too much even care how anybody feel about that either. That's a fact. You hear me? Prove it. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that why you think that's why a lot of the guys don't even really, you know what I mean? All the guys is pretty much out of there.
Yeah, that's exactly why most of the men are leaving, because they done seen the fallacy. You got dudes like myself, like my pops, who done studied scriptures.
Salute the big Virgil, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my pops.
Sundays is good, man. I love y'all Sundays, man. Pops, keep it up, man. You're doing a great job, man. That's awesome to see father and son on doing their thing, bro. That's awesome.
Man, I appreciate that, brother. I'm gonna tell my pops you said that too, man. Listen here, man. Like I tell you all the time when it comes to me, my pops on Spiritual Root Sunday, man. Me and my pops, we decapitating generational demons. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You understand why I say it's so important for us to do this? Important for us, as parents, that we have children now, that we're adults, we got you. It's so important that when our children become of an age of over inner outer understanding and be able to make discernment for their own mind, it's important for us to inform them on such matters.
It's big that y'all sharing it with the world too, and being an example, a shining example on father and son coming together in knowledge and love.
Like I said, because what we do for y'all, but I want y'all to understand, though. I want y'all to understand, like I always say to my pops always say, I want y'all to understand how cathartic. I want y'all to understand we're going through a very huge healing process as well. I want y'all to understand how helpful this is for us, right? It's a beautiful thing, though, man. You know what I'm talking about? And like I say, I know a lot of y'all don't have y'all's pops. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? It's only right. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be the type of guy to be leaving up out of here and having no let that one thing prevent me from going to where I could possibly go to, because I'm holding on to something from here like that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta break. Y'all gotta get to find out them generational demons. And you gotta cut their heads off. But before you do that, you gotta get the authority. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's big.
You have to get the authority, y'all. I'm telling you. Don't. You ain't gonna get no. It's not gonna happen no other way. I'm telling you from personal experience. You hear me? Don't do it. You're gonna find yourself somewhere you don't want to be. You did.
Maybe you should do a show on that further on down the line.
Yeah, I will. Me and my pops been thinking about that for real too, though. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff coming for you. My pops is actually trying to put something together, man, to get people to see. I'm saying I'm trying to stop cussing and stuff so much too. Trying to get people.
I've been watching myself purposely
trying to get us to meet up with each other. You know what I'm saying, for like a convocation or something like that. You know what I mean? My pops was really sitting down putting things together and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
oh man, that'd be dope.
Yeah, it's a lot of good things going on, man. It's a blessing. It's a beautiful thing, man. Like I said, it's even more beautiful to have you on the show, brother, man. You know what I'm talking about? And, like I said, this is the reason why I do what I do, man, to shine the light on, you know what I'm saying, people doing beautiful things, man. You know what I'm saying? And
I appreciate you having me, man. Like
I
told you before, man, there's not a lot of people putting this next level information out there, man, and we really need that, man, in this world where it ain't nothing but drama and just nothing, just blank information for you know what I mean.
That's why I want to ask you about that. I want to ask you about this, man. Now, you are like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, observe and watch social engineering on the various platforms. You know what I'm talking about. I want to know what Flytown 614's take is on you know what I'm saying, just social media as a whole in its entirety and the effect that it has had on our society, specifically in the past 15 years.
Bro,
it's been real serious in the past 15 years, man.
Yeah. Honestly, if I didn't have my business, bro, I probably wouldn't have it, man. I can't stand it. It's the root of it. Ruins a lot of relationships. You know what I mean? Everybody on here.
Let me interject right there. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna do a show on this too. I'm gonna do a show on this. I don't think social media ruins relationships. I think that social media has an influence on relationships, but does it ruin it? Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, because because the way we think, you don't let nothing happen that you didn't let happen to yourself. So I feel you on that.
That's very interesting, though, that you say that, though, because what can happen, though, is through social media, relationships can become or develop into being ruined. But social media, I don't think is the cause of it, though. Right, you understand what I'm saying? Because that all goes in, and I'm gonna have a show on this too, on how you interact with social engineering. And I speak on this a lot, because I have to remind myself, right? Because being a content creator, I interact with social engineering heavy on a daily basis. I want y'all to understand, right? Matter of fact, hold on, let me write this down real quick, man. You feel me? Because now that my brother Flytown and brought that to my awareness, man, I understand we gotta do a show on that, man. You feel me? Because I want y'all to understand that we have to monitor how we interact with this intelligence, man. This unintelligent.
I feel like it's another tool to get us looking outer. You know what I mean?
It definitely is.
Followers. Like, even I'm not a follower. You're a follower, bro, or are you a leader? Like, why you want to be a follower of somebody?
But in order to be a good leader, you have to know how to follow.
Actually, that's true. I can dig you on that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a lot of ego based. Everybody, you worried about who liking it, who don't like it. You worried about more likes than anything on there, and trying to get that endorphin. You know what I'm saying, that comes when you get them likes or whatever. But bro, it could be used. I guess it's perception, man. You know what I'm saying? And everything, it's just how you feel and how you use it. You can use it for good or you can use it for bad.
That's a fact.
it's just a lot more bad I see being used than for good. And
bro, I mean, I would totally agree with you on that too. You know what I'm saying? And it's a reason for that though. But like I always tell y'all, man, you feel me? I want y'all to get out of the social engineering. We are being engineered through this technology, right? On many multiple levels. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I noticed, like I said before, I went to the joint in 2010, and Facebook had just really started getting popular. I don't even think Instagram was out yet. I don't think it was. I don't remember it being out anyway. And YouTube had just started getting popular, right? Like literally just started getting popular. And then I come home 6.5 years later, and this is just like, I'm like, wow. You feel me? And that
blew up. It shit blew up.
In that short period of time, society completely and totally changed. You hear me? Now you gotta understand, I'm in a joint. I'm like I say, man, I'm got subscriptions to Wired magazine, Popular Mechanics, Popular Science, National Geographic. What else? GQ, because you know I like to stay fly, smell good. I had GQ, National Geographic. And this is how I kept myself connected. What was going on, stay up to date, you know, stuff. And I'm sitting here looking at these magazines. I'm like, I'm putting this together. I'm like, man, I'm like, whoa, hold on. Like, what's happening? And then I'm seeing it, and I'm like, man, this social media thing, man. You hear me?
Taking over.
And now, and you know what I'm saying? Now I can put it all together, right? This is all preparing us for the metaverse. Y'all hear me talk about this stuff all the time, man. You hear me? And you know what I mean? Social engineering.
That video kind of ties into where you're going that I sent you earlier too. And that man, that's
what
pretty
video?
big. The 10 cent.
Oh yeah. I've been looking into that throughout the day too. 10 cent. I knew it. They're owned by BlackRock.
Yeah, I feel yeah. I knew you was gonna say that, bro. I knew you was gonna say that.
Owned by BlackRock.
Right. Don't they own everything though? Pretty much though, you know what I mean? So
yeah, BlackRock. Pretty much, you know what I'm talking about. And the fact that they even allow us to know that the name publicly, that should let you know something too. Another company y'all want to watch out for is Alphabet. I keep telling y'all about Alphabet, man.
Alphabet.
And a lot of people still don't understand who Alphabet or what Alphabet is.
I'll tell you, I don't. You got me on that one.
Yeah, Alphabet is the parent company over Google and YouTube.
King L said he about to getting the sauna himself right now.
Yeah,
he got the sauna at the crib or what?
That's what I'm saying. L, he at the gym right now.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Salute. Get that work in.
L stay in the gym. You feel me? He trying
to
get
that work in.
Get some pounds up off of me. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, you might get into a little slump where you just, I don't know what. I don't do it, so I can't speak on it, but I understand people go.
It's very easy. It's very easy to.
Right, whatever. I don't know what it could be anything, but me.
One day turn to two, then at the end of the be a week.
I'm telling you, the longest I could go is 2 days. But if I go more than 2 days without going to gym, I will literally start feeling that stuff. No. Not unless I got something terribly important to do. But I make sure I get up early. 4:15 in the a.m. I'm up.
How long you been doing that though? You've been doing that for a minute to get to that point to where.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. A long time. You got to think when I was in the joint, I was used to getting up at like 4:30 in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Google flipping Murph. You already know, brother. Never seen your name in the chat.
Bro, little bro in the building, building.
Yeah, I never seen flipping Murph in the building. Yeah, you right, bro. You right, young brother. That's your little bro right there.
Yeah, that's little bro. That's Righteous Society right there. That's my little brother.
That's right, young bro. Google, Alphabet, Google, YouTube. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? But BlackRock is acquiring all the big tech companies, man.
They are too. swallowing them up.
Talking about swallowing them up. And I want y'all to understand the significance of knowing stuff like that, because consolidation means a lot of things, man. And that don't mean nothing good for us. Because if all these people is consolidating at the top, what you think that's going to mean for us at the bottom? Oh, and you at the bottom. Don't think you ain't.
Definitely at the bottom.
Don't think you ain't. Right. Now, as an entrepreneur running the business, dealing with online transactions and all of that stuff, man, I want you to sit up here and, from your perspective, drop some game, if you could, if you would, on the best way to go about handling your online transactions in a very secure way, so to speak. Because, you know, with the crashing of these banks, SVB, Signature, you know what I'm talking about, Chase is in the crosshairs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to speak on, you know what I'm saying, how you go about making sure your transactions is secure, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that's something that a lot of business people, including myself, is like concerned about nowadays.
Well, yeah, you got to hit yourself with the Square so you can have the card reader. Hook yourself up with Square. You got to have the Zelle, of course, right. Cash App, and I pretty much use those for out of town. I come to against a lot of the times where people will order and then maybe something will come up and you can't pay or whatever. So I would say be more of a online. When you're online, that helps because you get paid right then and there. You know what I mean? And just get it done and then out. But yeah, use the online. Online, you just gotta get your pictures out there and get. I hate using myself, bro. That's one thing, man. I hate using myself as a model, but
right, you got to though. That's your best model.
I mean, I don't want nobody to feel like that I'm better, because, like I say, I don't know nothing, and like we all growing and learning in this thing, and I'm no better than nobody. But you got to get them out there. You get your images out there. When the orders come, do it swiftly, quickly as you can, and get it the post office and get it insured if you need to, if you feel like you need to. It was one I sold to in Philadelphia, and it took a couple of days to get to her, or she wasn't there, and the neighbor had picked it up and without us knowing. So she like, it ain't came. So I was instantly printing, run ready to go, and she like, nah, just hold on. I appreciate you though. But then instantly the neighbor came over with the thing. So you just got to be in contact with them, make sure they get what they're doing, package it right. You know what I mean? Send it with love, and definitely give your gratitude for it, because that's big for somebody out of town to trust you. You know what I mean? People in town pretty much don't trust you. So for somebody out of town to trust you and to like your brand, you know what I mean? You got to kind of treat that. You treat everybody special, but that's kind of special for somebody out of town to like.
That is special, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And that segues right into my next question. You know what I'm saying? I want you to speak on the importance of building relationships as far as building your business, especially with people from out of town and out of state. I want you to speak on how important it is as far as expanding your business to create those relationships, and how you go about marketing and advertising and promoting your brand.
That's probably pretty much one of the biggest things. You know what I mean? You got to be available. You got to be personable. I feel like I treat everybody like they my brother. You know what I mean? And I get them their stuff with love. I create it with love. I send it with love. And I appreciate everybody, bro. You just got to be in appreciation. You got to be in gratitude. I wake up every day in gratitude for another day, as I heard you say, you know what I mean? And keep it moving forward. You just gratitude, bro. Gratitude for everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to be there for people, and hopefully it'll come back. But I'm always been kind-hearted, bro. I always been humble. I always been give the shirt off my back type of person. So that kind of comes easy to be personable and that type of thing. So
Right.
if you can do that, then it can only help you. And if people like you, then they'll rock with you. You know what I mean? And that's just the bottom line to it. So you want to be likable, you want to be reachable, you don't want to be arrogant, you want to be humble. You know what I'm saying? And you want to give much gratitude with anything and everything that anybody shows interest in your stuff. Yeah. But like I say, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Everybody who support me, I appreciate it. It's much love. We're gonna keep it going. You know what I mean? A real talk. Got the good information always on the in the building. You know what I'm saying? I tap in with my brethren. We only gonna do it here, man. The sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? And when you do things with love, you know what I'm saying, it's only right that you get what you need and you get what you deserve.
He said, make sure you drop the link to the site so I can go tap in and get something. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Okay, Instagram. I'm working on the site, currently working on the site, but you can Instagram Flytown614, FLYTOWN 614, just like my name. You know what I mean? I got a Facebook Flytown614 and also BJ Murphy. You can look on there and tap in and like I just talked about but follow me and I'll follow you back. You know what I mean? And we tap in that way. I love it, man. I love it. I appreciate you, Big Virg. You know what I'm saying? This is great platform you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You coming home and turning everything into a positive, and that's all we can ask for, brother. From a good brother from like yourself. You know what I mean?
You already know, brother, man. I appreciate that. Listen here, like I say, man, I created this platform for y'all, man. You dig? For y'all, man. Everybody's welcome. You're all welcome. You hear
Yo,
me?
forgive me too, family. This is my first cam up. I ain't even got off the cam, though. You feel me? I'm cammed up out here. We talking heavy, we talking big, and it's only gonna get better from here on out. You feel me?
Big man. Listen here, and listen though. Listen, I want to ask your opinion on this too, because when you talk, listen, I tell y'all all the time, man. Y'all gonna come on this internet, man, talking heavy, man. You gotta put a face to that name. And I want you to sit up here from your perspective, your opinion, what you think, right? When it comes to content creators and being on the internet, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're gonna be, the importance of when you're talking heavy. When we say talking heavy, y'all know when we say talking heavy, we mean talking that heavy talk, like how I'll be talking, talking heavy, man. How important it is, how important that is you put a face to that voice, man.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes people need to look in your eyes and see how you looking. You know what I mean? That's how you can see if you genuine or not. You know what I mean? And if you ain't willing to come up here and get on it, that's what it is. Ain't this YouTube? Like, what you doing? What you doing with the avatars all the time? Like, I feel you sometime, but like we on here trying to make it happen, bro. And I feel like not all the time you got to cam up, but it is sometimes when you need to let it be known, like, yo, we here and we ain't scared. That's the thing, ain't nobody scared of nothing, bro. They want us to be in fear. What I'm in fear of, you know what I'm saying? I only thing that can hurt me is myself, and if I allow it, you know what I'm saying? That's how my mind work. You feel me? So ain't nobody scared. We in this paradigm trying to raise vibrations, and like I say, put a face to it. You know what I mean? Or get off.
Because when you listen here, man, you already know Uncle Diggity, man. Tap in with us. Listen, man. My goal for when I came home from the joint, my goal was to link up with like-minded brethren and sisters across the country and do exactly what I'm doing now. That was my goal. You hear me? And I'm telling you, because I know, because like I say, man, and I don't, when y'all hear me say this, y'all, man, I know some of y'all who got the eyes and ears don't, but most of y'all, I don't want y'all to think I'm being arrogant or nothing like that, man, because like I said, I ain't no better or worse than anybody, right?
Absolutely.
But I have this, I've been given the gift of the sight to see. I can see where all this is going. And I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all, you hear me, where this is going. You know what I mean? And that's one of the main reasons why I be on what I be on, because I know, man, where it's planned for this stuff to go, and expeditiously, expeditiously headed to, even ever more increasingly by the day. You understand what I'm saying? It's my duty to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I just want y'all to understand how important some of these things we'll be discussing over here. And not just me, other people will be discussing too, how it is important to have thought-provoking, very serious conversations while not being distracted by fuckery.
Yeah, you got to get your critical thinking up.
Got to get your critical thinking up.
Get out of the group thing.
Up to a point where we don't, if it ain't nothing serious pertaining to the betterment of us as a whole, we shouldn't, man, we need to stop. I'm talking about on code to the point. None of that fuck. We ain't do no more coonery, no more fuckery, none of that silly shit. Stop messing with TikTok, doing silly ass dances and challenges and shit. That shit's goofy. That shit's retarded.
Too old for that anyway.
Making y'all stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying don't use TikTok. I'm saying we got to change the type of stuff we doing on TikTok. Because TikTok could be used for something very powerful, just like this could. Just like Facebook or any other platform should. Right? But
it's just what you do with it. It's just what you do with it.
Instead, we are allowing ourselves to be uploaded, right, into the hive mind collective of the unintelligent artificial intelligence. It thinks it's smarter than us. And if you look at current society, one might be led to think or believe that it is, right? But I want y'all to understand why I always speak on this and say this, because I want y'all to understand something when it comes to this unintelligent artificial intelligence. This is why I call it unintelligent, because it's not intelligent. Not in the sense that we are or what we understand or know intelligence to be, the ability to learn, right? But I want you to understand that the unintelligent artificial intelligence doesn't learn. It mimics, it copies. That is not learning. Copying is not learning. Duplicating ain't learning. Back in the day, shout out to Katrina. I bet you Katrina probably still look good to this day too. You hear me? Katrina, and it's crazy, BJ, because with my knowledge I have on physics now, I will say I will have equivalent to a professor emeritus status in physics, all things physics. I could teach you physics. You hear me? I could teach physics to kids, adults, and all of that. I failed physics in high school. Katrina, with her fine ass, used to do my homework for me. She was she was like a maven at physics. She was very intelligent. You hear me? Very smart. She got it. For some reason, I just didn't get it. But I get it now, though. You know what I'm saying? I used to give Katrina, I used to pay her to do my homework and stuff.
I think I know who you're talking about. I remember. That's funny.
I didn't learn physics. Is what my point is telling y'all the story. I didn't learn physics in school anyway. You hear me? And you learned it in the joint verge or what? When did you start learning it in the joint verge? Yeah, man, see. And this is why I'm having this conversation with my brother BJ. He just giving me hella topics for shows and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I could discuss how I learned physics, right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, right? And I don't expect a lot of people to believe me when I say this, but like I say, those who know and have the ears and the eyes know what I'm talking about. A lot of the stuff I know, y'all, I didn't read nothing about. I didn't study about it. I didn't go seek it out arduously seek this information out. It came to me like a download, just like in the Matrix. That's the best way I could describe it. Matter of fact, that's exactly how it happens.
I get that too. When you tapped in, it happens. You know, I mean, it's hard to explain, but it's
really not hard to explain. It's very simple to explain. Just like in the Matrix, when Neo learned Kung Fu, it's just like that. It's exactly like that. That's the best way. If I could describe what it was, and I didn't know that was the way to do it, that's how I would say it was. But lucky enough, the Matrix movie already depicted that. That's exactly how it comes to me. I mean, exactly. That's the best way to describe it. Like a download. You hear me?
And I can agree with you because I get a lot like that too. Yeah, a lot. It's amazing, actually. It's amazing when it happens.
It is. It's a beautiful thing, though. This, you know what I'm saying? Like say for instance, I'll be somewhere and like I'll be at the gym, right? And I'll just hear somebody say something, and that'll spark something in my mind. They'll say a word, right? Or I'm on the elliptical at the gym when I'm warming up before I work out. I'm listening to the news, and they'll say a word, and I'll be like, hold on, right? You know what I mean? Or it's stuff like that. You know, a certain memory or trigger something, and I'll be like, oh, and it just goes on like then on that it just goes on to me, my natural deductive reason, critical thinking, process of elimination skills kick in, and then that's when I just go off and I'm like, oh, and that's what I be talking about when I tell you about connecting dots. Right.
You asked me earlier, how did I get into it? I kind of knew something funny, you know what I mean? When I played football, right? And it would be times where I would be so focused to where I would see what's gonna happen before it happened. And you really can't tell nobody that because they think you crazy. What you talking about? Like, but Virgil, I would literally sometimes see the play.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
To go get the interception, like boom, I'm there. You know what I mean? So that let me know, like, yo,
that's actually a known thing, especially in sports too.
So that's a little. So to my young athletes, before the game, if you can sit down for 20 minutes and visualize the game, you will actually see, not every time, but you will see what you see in your head play out in the game, and you'll be on top of it. That's just a little nugget for my young athletes out there.
Yeah, that's actually a thing. That's actually a known and studied phenomenon in sports.
Oh yeah,
but it's really not that crazy or far-fetched when you understand the nature of reality, right? This is why y'all tap in with y'all guys. That's with the facts, man. Because I've been given the ability to be able to break down the nature of reality to y'all. The nature of reality was exposed to me for a period of 30 days when I was locked up in prison. Right. And for whatever reason, the Most High chose to manifest himself to me in the voice of a woman. I don't understand that. I've talked to many other people who had the same experience, and they said the same thing. So, you know, maybe the Most High revealed that information to me.
As a woman,
yeah,
that kind of feel that though, Virg.
You said what?
You said the Most High sounds like a woman?
No, I didn't say the Most High sounds like a woman because the Most High isn't a woman. What I said was the Most High revealed this information to me in the voice of a woman.
Okay.
All right. And then I said after that, a lot of people who I have conversed and interacted with who have had similar experience that I have said the same thing. And I also said after that it hasn't been revealed to me why the Most High chose to do that. That's one of the things where, you know, I just don't question. I just go with the flow. It kind of really don't matter for real. You know what I'm saying? But
you think it could be like a more feminine energy, or it just not
necessarily feminine energy? It's just that I just put it as to where, you know, the Most High is the Most High, and it could be he can choose to manifest himself in whatever way he wants to. And some things ain't for me to be understanding or asking questions about. Because when I think about it, it really doesn't. I could sit up here and try to articulate why the Most High would use to choose a female voice to minister to me or anybody else. But when I think about it in the grand scheme of things, it really don't matter. What does it matter? And that's maybe the reason why the Most High does it. All right. Something to think about, y'all. All right. Yeah.
Well, have you heard of people on the internet talking about Big Mama? What you think about that?
Talking about what now?
Like Big Mama, the Big Mama energy, and that's a lot of. I hear that a lot out here.
Big Mama energy?
Yeah.
I ain't hit the Big Mama. What's Big Mama energy? Put me up
pretty
on
much
game,
saying pretty much saying that the Most High is feminine.
Oh no. That's a lie from the deepest, darkest pit of hell, man. Huh? That's a lie from the deepest, darkest pit of hell. Right?
I just wanted to get your take on it because you said it, and
I
have heard it a couple times. You know what I mean?
That's that African demon time, African spirituality. Goddamn it, Eastern European or Western European witchcraft type stuff, man. No.
Not happening.
Not at all. Not even a little bit. Ain't nothing feminine about the Most High. Let me tell you that. Matter of fact, ain't nothing masculine about the Most High. Those are two concepts that don't come from the Most High. How about that? Right?
I could dig that.
Yeah.
Would you say it's more like in the middle, like the masculine is on this side?
I would say beyond.
Okay, I could do it. I feel
Such a minuscule thing as femininity or masculinity can't even be used to explain the fullness of the Most High. Words can't explain. We couldn't even muster or utter the words to capture it, right? Which is why we got broken up languages like English, all right, to confuse.
I'm looking forward to that etymology too. I'm looking forward to that etymology.
Yeah. I'll be telling y'all this. Listen, I'm about to start listening. I'm about to tell you, man, I'm getting some things in order. Me and my pops, we figured out, you know what I'm saying, some things, man. When we get everything situated, I'm gonna start setting things up. I'm gonna start having these classes, y'all, and breaking these things down to y'all. We can start doing whatever y'all want to. So y'all just let me know what like, because when you do stuff like that, it gotta be like a set date and time for it. You know what I'm saying? Not the same time, but a set date, like specific date, and then what type of what y'all want to get broken down. You know what I'm saying? That would be.
I think this is just me, but my vote is for the first word, black.
But you said do the etymology on the word black.
Yeah, that's just me.
That's y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, better understand these words mean, man. What my man OG say, he said if God was a woman, man would not have been created first. Exactly. That lets you know right there, man.
Salute OG. Yo, I followed you, OG, and King Els. I followed y'all back. I seen y'all follow me. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna follow everybody when we get done with this, man. But this is like I say, man, we doing stuff like this, man, to get us interacting with each other, building with each other, bouncing.
And it's all love.
You know, and it's all love, man. Supporting each other. Listen, you listen. I got a podcast. You do that. You come on the show, promote your stuff. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we work hand in hand. That's supporting each other. You know what I'm talking about? It's imperative that we do that, man.
Absolutely, man. It is.
I'm trying to understand how important that is, man. Right?
And we being and like I say, being a beacon of light, we being a beacon of light to show people how we can come together and have great conversation and build with each other and just leave
versus all that rigmarole, arguing back and forth over petty stuff that don't really matter. You niggas over here
don't mean nothing, bro. It's just, man, I can't even. Sometimes I can't even just log off of YouTube too, bro.
Just talking about these bras all day, every day. Most of you niggas ain't even got no bras. Don't know nothing about them. Y'all corny, y'all lame. Y'all don't be coming up. When I listen to y'all, I just be like, what the hell they talking? This such and girl go. I be like, man,
nonsense.
To a point where it's we're being inundated with this.
I don't even understand how people follow that, bro. Like, it's because I can't listen to that all day, every day.
Let me explain this to y'all. People have become addicted to drama as a result of their weaponized trauma. Repeat that. People have been made to be addicted to drama as a result of their weaponized trauma.
When you say that, do you think like the and doctrine of slavery has a big thing to do with it, because that indoctrinates us with trauma. So I believe that has a lot to do with it as well in the school.
I mean, that has a whole lot to do with it though. But in this sense right here too, it got a lot to do with it because slavery, or what we've been told about it, is a lie.
Thank you. Oh my God.
So with that being said, right? So with that being said, right? You know what I mean? When it comes to the indoctrination, man, you know what I mean? Everybody,
you got to get the information out there, man. That's why I'm like, man, I ain't no YouTuber, but I'm gonna come out here and we're gonna build this. Information needs to get out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and it's the thing. That's the thing. The information is out there. It's just that there's I want y'all to understand, man. We are at war, man. Y'all don't. We're at war, man, on so many levels.
We're in a Cold War, and that's a war that you don't really know that you're in.
Yeah, on so many levels, man. And one of the main things is the war for your mind. You feel me?
Absolutely.
That's one of the main wars. That's and then if so if you can be made to be a perpetual victim, if you can be made to be identifying with your feelings and your emotions, then you can be controlled
and predicted. That's why they hit us with all this, because they know what y'all gonna do. They know y'all gonna be out there marching and all that.
Definitely being tracked and traced. Definitely being tracked and chased energetically through your emotions. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, fucking TikTok. I want y'all to understand that unintelligent artificial intelligence is gauging your emotional integrity. Ooh. That's a new one.
Is your thoughts yours?
Emotional intelligence. What about emotional?
Not only are your thoughts yours, are your emotions yours, Virgil?
All right, you hear me? It's not, and let's take it a step further, man. Right? Because that was very profound what my brother just said. Are your emotions yours? Right? Understand that emotions. We weren't designed to have emotions. You understand that emotions don't come from the Most High? Another topic for another day, right?
That is. That'll be another. Man, you need to write everything. You need to write another one down. That's another one.
Yeah. Me and my pops gonna go in on that. I think I'm gonna talk to my pops. I want to know if he would like to go in with me with that one, though. That's probably not even gonna be on the Spiritual Root Sunday. I just would need his counsel briefly or periodically on like a Monday or something like that, or a Wednesday or something like that. But I got this show written down. I've just been thinking about how exactly I want to go about doing it. You feel me?
Was Pops heavy in the church, or he just studied the Bible?
I mean, he was at one point in time back in the day, and we'll get into that whenever my pop feel comfortable about talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we in the process of decapitating generational demons, man, which a lot of y'all should be doing. You know what I'm saying? I strongly suggest anyway, because the sins of the father will visit the children. You understand me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Straight like that.
And it'll keep going, and it'll keep trickling down if you don't handle it. You feel me?
And that's a fact. I'm sitting here trying to tell you, man. So it's because your duty as an adult, as a grown man and woman, when you are very privy of such things, that you do something about it so you don't pass it down to your children, if you haven't already. Right? But like I tell you all the time, and there's levels to this stuff, man. You know what I mean? And that's why, you know, me and my pops is here, especially on Sundays, and that's why I do what I do. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Like much appreciated too, man. Much appreciated.
Right, yeah, and I appreciate this. So I appreciate it. I'm not forever proselytizing, because like I tell time, me especially and my pops, we are two fools. Don't ever get that twisted.
The work is never done, family. The work is never done.
Don't ever get it twisted, man. We got my brother Flytown 614 in the building. In our closing, brother. In closing, brother, go ahead and leave them with some lasting words, encouragement, anything you want to say in closing before we get up out of here, man.
Okay, man. I want to man, I want to give everybody love, man, from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate
You
it, man. I
already know.
appreciate you, Big Virg. Appreciate my little bro for tapping in, man.
Appreciate young brother for tapping in, man. Flipping Murph, man. Appreciate you putting your input, young brother.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Remember to keep your thoughts your own, man, and solid and in love, man. And now we even say keep your emotions to make sure your emotions in checking is your own. It's all love out here, man. I love everybody. I appreciate everybody. Virg, sky's the limit, like I say, man. I love your platform, bro. I appreciate you for having me on, and you're gonna grow. You're gonna get all them subscribers, bro. I'm gonna keep sharing and liking and subscribing. You know what I mean? All that good stuff, man.
Appreciate that, brother.
Much love. 614. Much love. Flytown 614.
614. You already know. Flytown 614 in the building, my brother. You know we're gonna chop it up behind the scenes and all of that. We'll holler at you, brother.
All right, fam. I appreciate you, man. Much love.
You already know. I appreciate you. Much love, bro. Yeah, man. That's my brethren right there. Listen, I told y'all, man. Listen. It's for y'all, man. Right? Tap in. Walk with me. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. Smash that like button. Share on your social engineering. Hit up. Hold on. Let me put it up on the screen for y'all so y'all can go shop with the brethren. Chop with the brethren. You hear me? Go support. Go get you a hoodie or a t-shirt or a cap or whatever he got over there. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out, man. You feel me? Some of y'all innovate the fashion game. Start making suits or something like that. So I ain't got to go to K&G's, man. One of y'all get y'all's tailor game up. You hear me? Need some suits, man. I want to give me some suits, man. How y'all like tonight's show, man? You understand what it is and what's going on over here? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all understand what it do, man? Do you get it? Can you dig it? You know? Tap in and walk with us, man. I love doing this, man. You hear me? It's a beautiful thing. I love the grind. I love it. I'm used to it. I'm a guy who used to getting it straight out of the concrete, man. That's what I do, man. You hear me? I love grinding. I love hustling. I love starting from the bottom and rising to the top. Pause. You hear me? And me, as a man, I only do that just to be silly, man. You hear me? Very comfortable in my sexuality and all of that stuff, man. You hear me? It's just something that, you know, it's just fun. It's just, you know, something we used to do. You know what I'm talking about? Because I was chicks be asking, like, why you gotta be a grown man? Why are you saying time other time? Like, man, shut up, man. Shut up. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, though, tomorrow night show is going to be beautiful, right? I'm going to have the lovely Jaya on the show. This young lady right here, man, I'm going to tell you, she's just a lovely sprite. You hear me? She's just a lively sprite. You understand what I'm saying? This young lady right here is a very eclectic young lady. That's the perfect word I would use to describe her, right? She's very talented. She's a dope artist. She can sing. She can rap. It's not even that she can sing and she can rap. It's the subject matter of her song. She's very talented. She's a very, if you would, deep chick, if you would, man. And listen to her bars, man. But she from the city, you know what I'm talking about? My girl Jaya, young lady, young lass. She's a young tender. Jay probably like, why you calling me a tender? Nah, but she's a young, beautiful lady, innovative. You hear me? She does a lot with her music and, you know, performing, and, you know, she does stuff in the community. You know what I'm saying? She works over here at the East Market, helping her people run their business. And she's into a lot of other things too, man. She's just a young, infinite-minded young lady. You know what I'm saying? I wish more young ladies. I'm not gonna say I wish more of them would like her, but like how she is. But I just wish that more young ladies carried themselves in the manner that what she did. You know what she does. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And like I say, man, ladies' night, we're gonna be showcasing the ladies. And I think a lot of you young ladies that tap in is gonna love Jaya because she's an inspirational chick. You know what I'm saying? She's an artist. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of y'all female artists out here that ain't out here. You know, it's a lot of female artists out here busting it open, half naked, promoting promiscuity, basically being a whore. And jazz music is nothing like that, right? It's very mature, very demure, very sultry. You hear me? Sophisticated for her to be her age. She's only like 24 or 25, I think. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? We're going to have Jaya on the show tomorrow. Make sure y'all tap in. You know how I do it over here at Able Talk. I bring y'all actual content, man. Right? Now, it's a new day, man. We got to start taking our attention away from fuckery. All you gatekeeping ass digital boule established trying to ass all you digital black bourgeois. Hold on, let me back. All you digital black bourgeoisie attempting to form ass niggas. That shit is a wrap, man. Real ones is coming to take YouTube over. Right? Flat out. You're all welcome. I'm dead ass serious though. We as content, I don't want to even use the word, but I'm gonna use it for the lack of a better term, or should I say, I'm gonna use it for a term that everybody can over understand. For us content consumers, we're getting tired of the fuckery. We're getting tired of hearing about female nature all day from guys who don't get bras, ain't got bras, ain't never had bras, don't know nothing about bras, at home jacking off. Oh, no pussy getting ass niggas, right? Lame ass, corny ass, chicks never chose ass niggas. We're tired of hearing these type of guys talk about bras, crying and complaining about the bras that they never could get no cheeks from, man. We're tired of that. It's cool for a minute at a time. Right, we had our fun, blah, blah, blah. On the bigger shit. That shit's corny, right? We're tired of chicks coming on here perping. I'm just all about. We ain't got to get into the intricacies, man. We tired of that. We want to see actual real women coming on here and all up in their feminine frame, being women, not misleading and misguiding chicks into being whores, right? Because let's just be serious, man. The overwhelmingly mass majority of you women in America, specifically, especially you black females, are whores. I have no problem with saying that. I don't care how anybody feels about it when I say that, because nobody can prove me wrong. The overwhelmingly mass majority of females in America, specifically black females, are whores. Facts cannot be argued, right? And I'm the it could be argued king. That's not one of the things it can be. So, I mean, we just, like I was, saying, just like my man BJ said, man, it's like 5x614 said, we got to all just stay in our lanes. We got to all just focus on that, which we do. That's the best expression of ourselves and what we here to do. We got to support each other. We got to stop focusing on fuckery. Start talking about some real shit, man. All right? As the world is going to hell in a handbasket, you niggas want to sit up here and be complaining about bras y'all could never in a million years get no coochie from, no matter how much money you get. all you old race trader ass dude, all you old do anything for money ass niggas. And what I tell y'all, listen here, let me tell you something. This is some real street shit. We gotta have real talk for a second before we get up out of here, man. Real street shit real quick, man, right? All money ain't good money, right? As the old saying goes, all money ain't good money, man. Now, a dangerous person is a person who will be willing to do anything for money. Equate money with fame, clout, popularity, notoriety, significance, all of that. Money. Remember when Melvin said guns and butter? That's all guns and butter, right? All the jewelry, clothes, all the extravagant shit that you show people to make them think you're successful and all that crazy stuff. That's the guns and the butter, man. Right? And a lot of these so-called content creators, they be willing to do anything to get that for lots of reasons. One, they never had it. Two, they trying to vicariously live through their newfound lifestyle, their youth, as if you can get it back. It's 2023 out here, man. Stuff don't even apply no more sometimes, man. A lot of y'all dudes and a lot of y'all chicks was the people who got blazed and clowned and ridiculed and made fun of and beat up, bullied, shunned. You hear me? Not societally accepted for whatever reason, right? And now we have this thing called anonymity through the internet via social engineering, and they allow him and y'all to get rich from it too. So you got this whole thing where you seeing people's psyches being played out online. And the anonymity aspect to it has super inflated it. Right? Anonymity, not in the fact that you don't know who these people is, but you can't actually see them. A lot of these people who be on the internet, you'll probably never come in contact with, but you know them. See, I want you to understand how that's syncing and linking us to the smart grid and getting us prepared for the metaverse. Right? So now, you know what I'm saying, we have this whole thing going on, especially through YouTube, where we got this you know, this back and forth, which is good and needed to an extent, but when it gets to the point to where it's at now, it's like it's so blatant. It's so blatant what's going on to where it's like, hold on, are we gonna keep falling for this though? Like, y'all really about to keep talking about this stuff? It's terrible. You got a bunch of baby mamas. You got a bunch of baby mama ass broads sitting up here trying to give advice about men when they have absolutely no success with them. I don't give advice about women for lots of reasons. One, this is not what I'm here to do. Two, I mean, I would only do it from the aspect of you know, from being a single guy, because my relationship game ain't really that successful. See how I got the courage to admit that to y'all? Well, but when it comes to the psyche, the behavior, and the nature of a broad, of a chick, whether she in a relationship or not, oh, I know all about that. But I don't speak on that because that's just not what I do. Let you niggas do that shit. It's never been an issue for me, so I don't feel a need to speak on it. Like, in heavy anyway. You hear me? Not on a day-to-day basis like how you niggas be doing. Y'all done oversaturated the market. Y'all done overcooked the pudding. Y'all selling whip out here now, man. Right? It's getting to the point to where real ones is tired of listening to that shit. You have a niche that's like really consume that shit, but it's like the Ouroboros I was telling you about. It's like y'all consuming yourselves. And it's getting to the point to where it's becoming obsolete. Right? You know what I mean? I think the unintelligent artificial intelligence is starting to realize that too. And that's why it's so desperately seeking out to drag this thing out as long as possible. Right? but us real ones ain't going. We putting on a campaign for the rest of 2023 to stop supporting and stop watching fuckery. I'm sick and tired of seeing goofy shit get attention. Goofy shit. I can handle being called a hater for pointing out what I'm saying. I don't care about that. But I'm still gonna say goofy shit needs to stop being entertained. I don't give a damn about a fat ass broad who got 4 kids by 2-3 different niggas talking about some shit. I don't care. I don't care about that. They done made a whole economy based off of that. Right? Siphoning digitally, holographically off of our trauma, and we ain't even that's sad, man. Sad. Tap in, walk with us, man. Right? Tap in, walk with us. Right? Tomorrow night, got my baby Jaya coming on the show. Beautiful, infinite-minded young lady. Very talented. She's going to be on the show, dropping some of her beautiful essence on us tomorrow, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it's going to be a beautiful situation. I really think a lot of y'all young ladies are going to like Jaya. I think a lot of y'all young ladies probably can relate to Jaya. As y'all see, Jaya is a pretty natural chick. I mean, you know, she wears makeup every now and again because she's a female, but she's a woman. But for the most part, she's pretty natural. She's a naturally beautiful young lady. You know what I'm saying? She takes care of her body. She watches what she eats. You can still see her collarbone. I don't think she has any children to my knowledge. You feel me? And she's just a beautiful young lady, man. She deserves some light shine on what she got going on, man, because you know what I mean, her music is very different, very thought-provoking. So, you know, we're gonna tap in with her tomorrow. Y'all tap in with me. Appreciate that. And y'all already know what it is. Come through, show your love, show your support. You dig me, man? Listen here, man. Love y'all, man. Regardless of how you may feel about things I might say or whatever, I love y'all to death, man. And I'm going to keep doing what I do because that's what I do. You did. Tap in, walk with us, man. I'm going to leave y'all with a nice little situation, you know what I'm talking about? Leave y'all with something to bounce to as we get up out of here, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the chat that came through tonight, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share your social engineering. Right? Tell everybody to come tap in and rock with your guys. Stats with the facts, man. You hear me? Tell them come tap in with us. You dig. Now, I got some word that pit's supposed to be back up and running. Let's see what's going on with it. Don't look like it. We're going to see, though. We're going to see about if I can leave over. Nope. Still not working. Yep, still not working. Right, y'all make sure y'all tap in with us tomorrow, man. And I think I want to do this right here. Leave y'all with some E&E, man. We're going to leave y'all with some E&E for the night, man. Hit that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. You hear me? Do y'all see all this stuff I'm doing on the screen? Yeah, y'all see it. All right. Y'all see it. This one right here with the 2 mics. Click on that. Subscribe to it, man. I'm about to put it in the chat right now. Right? Hold on, I'm trying to think of what song I want to listen to. Yeah, we're gonna listen to this banger right here, man. Tap in and walk with us. You dig? We appreciate all the support over here, y'all. Thanks everybody for tapping in with us, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, sharing social engineering. Make sure y'all tap in with us tomorrow at listen. I'm gonna say this real quick, y'all. I'm gonna change the time on this too. We're going in tomorrow at 9 p.m. tomorrow because Jed don't get off of work until 8, so I gotta accommodate her. I don't want her to, she gotta take care of her business. So we're going in at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Right, so tap in and walk with us. I might do a stream earlier in the day. Got something special I want to talk to y'all about. So tap in and walk with us, man. We're gonna be going in at 9 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard Time, chopping it up with my girl Jaya, and it's gonna be a dope show. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss it, y'all, especially y'all young ladies, man. You hear me? Y'all ain't gonna want to miss it. Right? Thanks everybody for coming out tonight, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother Flytown614 on Facebook at BJ Murphy and on Instagram at Flytown614. Go shop with him, get that apparel, that Flytown614 apparel. You hear me? Tap in and walk with us, man.
With another one. Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. Butcher boy shit. Notion glitch, nigga. Y'all know what time it is. We here. Butcher boys, nigga. We get that dough and blow this green. Now we lit, nigga. Fuck all this hating when it's all this bread to get, nigga. Plus all this swag shit, we got it on the low, nigga. That's how it goes, nigga. Butcher boys, nigga. We get that dough and blow this green. Now we lit, nigga. Fuck all this hating when it's all this bread to get, nigga. Plus all this swag shit, we got it on the low, nigga. That's how it goes, nigga. Glitch, nigga. Blowing back in my whip, some shit I can't explain. The guarantee for you niggas if you forgot my name. I'm still the same, but really I'm trying to handle things. Push a button, all of a sudden you see the ceiling change. Real game from a real nigga, come take a look. Got on my apron and gloves, nigga, now watch me cook. Exquisite bars, I really should write a fucking book. Let you in my world if you curious about the route I took. I was a cool nigga, I could handle the rock well. I used to have mad birds chirping me like a next tail. I used to bag dimes, I'm married now, so oh well. The catch I made will go down in history, nigga, Odell. Rolling up these trees, you notice it from the good smell. All type of issues for niggas, I'm like a book sale. Loyal to my niggas, I promise you that I won't tell. Success is on delivery, nigga, and bitch, I got mail. Put your boys, nigga. We get that dough and blow this green, now we lit, nigga. Fuck all this hating when it's all this bread to get, nigga. Plus all this swag shit, we got it on the low, nigga. That's how it goes, nigga. Butcher boys, nigga. We get that dough and blow this green, now we lit, nigga. Fuck all this hating when it's all this bread to get, nigga. Plus all this swag shit, we got it on the low, nigga. That's how it goes, nigga.
How it goes. With all shit glitch in the booth, it's time to take cover. Still don't see the scoreboard, man. The game over. Man, they reign over. They try to tame a cobra. It's my turn to make the game tilt like Range Rovers. Same Joker 2 times over. Face ogre. Something in the water. I think we got us a floater. Blood smoke all in your throat. Ready to choke it for this bread. Everything butter. I'm a tosha. Sick happily. Leave another casualty. Keep shooting for the kill. That's why they drafted me. If they try and tackle me, they better bring the cavalry. All this fire from my mouth, I got dragons mad at me. Glitch dragging them. Must be slaying dragons week. The way y'all changing teams, man, it must be bandwagon week. Another classic wine on the shelf from the tapestry. They might want to do their research before they ask for
me. Boys, nigga, we get that dough and blow this green, now we lit, nigga. Fuck all this hating when it's all this bread to get, nigga. Plus all this swag shit, we got it on the low, nigga. That's how it goes, nigga. Butcher boys, nigga. We get that dough and blow this green, now we lit, nigga. Fuck all this hating when it's all this bread to get, nigga. Plus all this swag shit, we got it on the low, nigga. That's how it goes, nigga.